Karen and I both have college degrees, business degrees, so we wanted to research and find a business or an industry that we could work together and be a blessing to our family as well as others. So we knew we wanted to be in the service industry because we wanted a business that was recession-proof and one that we wouldn't be able to be replaced by a robot or a computer. We also wanted an industry or a company that we aligned ourselves with that had a good brand image that people knew. Put all that in the basket, and Jani-King came to the forefront. They were always in the top 8 to top 10 of franchises that you could own at that time. And we invested in the franchise, and 18 years later, we're still here. So it proved that our intuition was correct. The last 5 years have been probably the best we've ever had in the middle of a recession. So we're very blessed and glad to be a part of the Jani-King family. The great thing about a franchise is it's a partnership. From business acquisition to startup costs to equipment leasing, being a part of a franchise can get you to a level of success quicker than if you had to depend on your own resources and your own knowledge bank. Training from the beginning as well as continued education is invaluable.
We really appreciate the good job that Allyn Pepper and his staff does here. They're always dependable, they're always here, they take care of anything. There's never anything that we haven't asked them to do that they haven't done. Jani-King has done a very good job for the amount of facility that they have here. We have about 2,200 students here, and they're a lot, they're everywhere. They're things out of place all the time, but Jani-King's always right there whenever I call and get right to it. They've done a fantastic job with a facility this large.
Healthcare acquired infections, which is abbreviated HAIs, and SSIs, which is surgical site infections, is a top priority for us here at Surgical Hospital of Oklahoma. And Jani-King is our first line of defense. And as far as our surgical site infections, we are 0. We want their rooms to be clean. We want their environment to be clean. And the patients notice that. In fact, we have a question on our patient satisfaction scores. Was your room clean? Did it look clean? And our patient satisfaction scores come back 100%, which on that question, which is fantastic. That speaks volumes for Jani-King. A great success story for Jani-King here would be, there's many, but I will share one with you that happened in May of last year. A severe tornado came through Moore, Oklahoma, which is just a few miles down the street, and the patients and our staff were in a safe area. And when the tornado went through, we thought that a portion of the roof had fallen in because of the sound of the storm, and our generators did not come on. So we had our staff and patients here with no lights, and it was dark outside. And within about 30 minutes of hearing that our generators did not come on, Allyn and Karen from Jani-King were here, and they made it through debris, downed limbs, and to the facility. And the very first thing that they did when they arrived at our facility, well, they had their flashlights, and they came in and made sure that the staff and the patients were all safe. And then they went throughout the structure to make sure that the facility, our hospital, was fine. We did not have any roofs that were down like we kind of thought we did. And at that point, Allyn was on the phone with the generator serviceman, and within 2 hours, the gentleman was here, and he got our generator up and running. And so, that was a huge success for Allyn to be here and be a support person. And immediately after the generators were on, Allyn and Karen went to work cleaning up the debris and getting the facility back in order.